What is it, Amarillo or Mamarillo?
Amarillo.
Amarillo, because you're a boy. Okay. Y mi amigo, Rigoberto Yepez.
I didn't know it was American Got Talent tonight. Honey, do you remember the movie Aladdin? You want to sing it or I sing it? Anyways, well, with all the things that are happening now, we're just so excited. And I was just thinking, you know, I was checking in Google. I'm going to give you a new word tonight. Who knows the word chimichanga? Okay, who knows what is it? You know, what's a chimichanga? Let me see your hands.
It's food.
See, a lot of people raise their hands and some people don't know what's a chimichanga. Okay. Well, I didn't know very well what was a chimichanga, but then I went and I Googled it. And then I came to realize that a chimichanga is like a burrito. It's just like crispy. But then I was reading the story about how they invented or created chimichanga. And it was by accident. Yeah, somebody was working in the kitchen, and all of a sudden they turned the burrito into a chimichanga. I'm Mexican and I didn't even knew that. But the thing is, Ambi wasn't, you know, created by accident. There's so much work, and I think all of you here worked so hard and has worked so hard to make it happen. And I know you came from faraway places. We drove with my wife all the way from McAllen to come here. So we could be in this event. It's just amazing, you know, all the people that you're meeting here and all the things that are happening, all the excitement. And I was just thinking about a little story about Don Pedro. Don Pedro, he was a mechanic. And he had you know, one of these, a mechanic shop. And he had a dog. And the dog was tied up, you know, by the entrance, by the gate, and the entrance of this garage. So one person comes and asks Don Pedro to fix the car. So Don Pedro is checking the car. And then he hears the dog that is crying. And Don Pedro seems that it doesn't bother him, but the other, you know, the customer, he said, "What's wrong with your dog?" Don Pedro, he said, "You know, he's crying." I said, "Oh, yeah, he's crying because the place where my dog is laying down, there is a nail. And he lays on the nail and he cries." No, I don't get it. Why the dog does not move, you know, from that spot? I mean, if it's laying on a nail and it's crying. I don't better say, well, it's easy. It hurts my dog enough to cry, but not so much that he needs to move away. And you know, when we came into this opportunity, maybe some of you were hurting, you know, with your job, your business, and you want to try something new, right? That was my case. I was so busy, I was swamped with so much work, and I want to try something else. I remember those days I was working 60, 70 hours a week. I almost, you know, didn't see my family. Sometimes I came home with my pile of papers, went supposedly to rest to my house, and then I went to my home office. And I will continue working. Have you met anybody like that? You know anyone like that? Then I took my work, my job, I took it to home, and then I will keep working after I ate something until about 1, 2 p.m., 2 a.m. And next day, again back to work. One day, I say, I'm sick and tired, I'm being sick and tired, and I need to change this. I need to do something about it. And then I was doing different things, to change my situation. And I was doing real estate, I was doing my business consulting, and then I was doing investments to find a way to be financially free. Then one day, this person that someone told this person about me came to McAllen, South Texas, very close to Mexico. I live so close to Mexico, and I tell people, I live so close to Mexico that if you don't pay attention, you end up in Mexico. Yeah, I live very close to Mexico. I mean, I can see, from my home, I can see people swimming in the river. Well, not that close, but I live very close. We don't have much things to do in the valley. The Rio Grande Valley is like the 16th state of Ambi. It's like way, way, way there, But the thing is, I came to realize that I needed something, and I was not too familiar with residual income. So I decided to give it a try. I remember that day when I was introduced with this business. I went home, and I was thinking, wow, this business is amazing. It looks real. It looks that I can do it. But I don't have any time. So that night, have you realized that success is a choice? Yes. That night, I made my decision. I say, I don't have the time, but I will find a way to make it happen. So next day, I went to work, and I started building my business, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour at a time. I promoted to regional very quickly, to senior very quickly. And in about 18 months, I became financially free, and then I retired, from all my other things that I was doing, all because of this business. And you are here, and you came from far away because you're looking for something, right? Yeah. You want that silver bullet. You want that magical potion of that, special idea that will take your business to the next level. Well, I can tell you for the first year in Ambi, I had a lot of experience in traditional businesses, but I didn't have much experience in network marketing business. So I made another choice. I said, I don't have the information that I need to build this business, but I will pay attention, I will learn as much as I can. I will make sure that I understand how it works, so this business can work for me and my family. So my first year was a learning experience. I can tell you, I made so many mistakes in my first year that I laugh sometimes of all the things that I did in my first year, and still I made a lot of money. This is the kind of business that you can fail your way to success. I mean, you can make many mistakes, but as long as you keep trying, and as long as you keep listening and coming to trainings, eventually, and it's not a difficult business. And of course, don't get confused, simple and easy is not the same. It's a very simple business, but there are some things that we have to do in order to make it work, right? I want to ask you a question. How many of you believe that business is booming, that Ambis is exploding, the business is booming? How many of you believe that? Let me see your hands. Okay? So I'm going to ask you another thing. Okay? Do you feel your business is booming?
No.
Do you feel like your business is exploding? If the answer is yes, you know the reason. And if the answer is no, I believe you know the reason. But if you don't know the reason, I also pray that by the time that you leave this place, you will have, the right way to do the business. Because I always say, there's only 2 ways to do this business. The right way, and the wrong way. The right way is the way that is making people successful. And the wrong way is just any creative idea that you may have. Because that's the problem with human beings. We try to reinvent the wheel. I mean, sometimes, you know, Brian is here, Philip is here, people is making a lot of money, Steve is here, and, you know, Star Spina, and they give you the formula. And they say, wow, it's, you know, very exciting. I think I got it. I think I see it. But I'm just going to try this little thing, you know? I'm just going to try this little thing, and if it doesn't work, I will come back, you know, to next, you know, power trip, and I'll pay attention next time, you know? That's human nature. You know, that's usually how we do things. I was just thinking that in this business, we're gonna make a lot of mistakes. What's the formula so you don't make too many mistakes? Well, the formula is there's already a system in place. You know, there's a step-by-step formula that if you follow, that formula will take you to the next level. And I was just reading about, you know, like all the things that are happening in network marketing, and the things that are happening with Ambient Energy, it just has no precedent. Think about, you know, we're arriving to the $2 billion sales a year. I mean, this year, or last year, I may say, we closed with $1.5 billion. The report, you know, the direct selling news report is out there. I mean, just so many things that are happening. I think all the tools that the company is giving us is to make this business grow much faster. I was just looking at what I did in about 2.5 years, the same amount of business happened in my business in only 7 weeks. I mean, I can, you know, I hear stories that other people, you know, they're doing very well, their businesses are growing. But truly and honestly, the answer is, if something is not working, it's because you're not doing it right. So don't go out from here, please, and trying to find, you know, that special way to do things. Some people, they say, Rigo, I'm buying a list of people that they, you know, check like in internet that they want information about an MLM, you know, a business. And I ask these people, okay, let me ask you this. So you buying a list of people that they're checking internet, you know, they're Googling about MLM opportunity. Let me ask you this. Do you know people? They will say, yes. I mean, how much people do you know? They will say, oh, well, I know a lot of people. I know like a couple of hundred people. I mean, are you talking to these people like sharing the plan, you know, with the people you know, with the people they trust you, that you don't have to start all over again, like, hello, my name is Rigo, or hello, my name is Peter? I mean, are you talking to these people? They say, well, no, because they know the kind of person I am, and I think they're not going to sign under me. Just kidding. You know, some people say, it's because I want to leave, you know, these people when I become a senior or when I become an executive. That's when I want to try, you know, bringing, you know, the people that is closer to me. That's one way that some people do it. The other way, you know, some people do it, they do it this way. They go out and they just sign up everybody. They don't provide any support, any training, anything. And people is coming in the business, and I ask sometimes people, you know, like, oh, so you sign up under your cousin? Yes, okay. So tell me one thing, did your cousin give you any training? Well, no, he just said, you know, do me a favor, you know, go to this page and sign up. It's gonna be only $24.95, and I'll explain later. I need to close with this, but I think the reason that some people is not succeeding is because they don't value enough this opportunity. We're like selling the opportunity in a way like this is a $24.95 business or this is a $458 business, rather than this is a multi-million-dollar business. I want to tell you a little secret very quickly. You know why I became a millionaire in a little more than 4 years? About 4 years? The reason that I got my yellow jacket in about 4 years is because when I started my business, I came to realize one thing. My business is worth millions of dollars, not $458. And I went to work my business like a multi-million-dollar business, not like a $458 business. You got great presenters tonight. I just want to kind of say hi, and come here and, joke around a little bit, but you're going to learn so many things, from all the speakers tonight. You have very good speakers that, actually I want to introduce the next speaker. And the next speaker is somebody who I was, checking in my Facebook. And this person is a great father, a great leader, a great speaker, and he's a person that enjoys life. I was looking at a lot of pictures, there, and I say, oh wow, this person is really, enjoying life. And I please want to ask you a favor. Can you please stand up and help me welcome National Consultant Frank Schmeling, please?
Okay, good. Oh, my clock started already. Wow. Can I get that 5 seconds back? How is everybody? Wow, I'm so excited to be here. Patrick, Brian, I did this last time. If you don't mind, I'm doing it again for a moment. I'm